Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, I came here today to shake you out of your comfort zone. I came here to tell you that if you want to see transformation in your life, if you want to break free from the cycles of mediocrity, if you want to step into the fullness of your purpose, see, the enemy is not out there. It's not your circumstances. It's not your critics. It's not even the haters. The real battle is within you. The war is between your distractions and your destiny, between your purpose and your procrastination, between your calling and your comfort. And let me tell you something, whatever you focus on, you magnify. Some of you have been giving your focus to fear. Some of you have been giving your focus to past failures. Some of you have been so busy watching everybody else's journey that you lost sight of your own. But I came to wake you up today, because when you focus on you, when you get clear on who you are, what you are called to do, and where you are going, nothing can stop you. Clarity brings power. When you know exactly where you are going, nothing can stop you. The problem with so many people today is not a lack of talent, not a lack of potential, not even a lack of opportunity. It is a lack of clarity. See, when you lack clarity, you hesitate. When you lack clarity, you second guess yourself. When you lack clarity, you become easily swayed by opinions, circumstances, and distraction. But when you gain clarity, you gain power, you gain momentum, you gain confidence. Because when you see clearly, you move boldly. Imagine driving in the middle of a storm. The rain is coming down so hard that your windshield wipers can barely keep up. You can hardly see what's ahead, and so you slow down, you hesitate, you become fearful. Why? Because you lack clarity. But the moment that storm passes and the sky clears, your confidence returns. You press the gas, you move forward with purpose, because you can see where you're going. And that is exactly what happens in life when your vision is clouded by doubt, by distractions, by fear. You hesitate, you move slowly, you live in uncertainty. But when you focus, when you clear your mind of the clutter, when you know exactly who you are and where you are headed, you move with authority. Some people live their entire lives in hesitation mode because they never take the time to get clear. They spend years chasing what looks good instead of what is right for them. They jump from one thing to another, hoping something will work instead of sitting down, seeking clarity and making a plan. But transformation does not happen in confusion. You cannot build a strong foundation on uncertainty. If you want to see change in your life, if you want to experience real breakthrough, you have to get clear. Clarity is what separates those who dream from those who do. There are a lot of people who have ideas, who have ambitions, who have hopes for a better life, but they lack the focus to turn those dreams into reality. Clarity is what turns a wish into a goal. Clarity is what turns effort into results. When you know what you are building, you don't waste time on distractions. When you know what matters to you, you stop seeking validation from others. When you are clear on your purpose, you don't get caught up in comparison, competition, or confusion. You stay in your lane and you run your race. The enemy of clarity is noise, and we live in a world full of noise. There is noise on social media, noise in the opinions of others, noise in the constant bombardment of distractions fighting for your attention. If you are not careful, the noise will drown out your vision. It will keep you so busy looking at what everyone else is doing that you forget to focus on what you should be doing. It will fill your mind with so much clutter that you can't even hear your own thought. That is why you have to be intentional about creating clarity in your life. Clarity doesn't come by accident. It comes through intention. It comes through sitting still long enough to reflect, to listen, to evaluate. It comes through shutting out distractions and tuning in to your purpose. It comes through asking yourself the hard questions. What do I really want? What am I really called to do? What is truly important to me? And once you answer those questions, you have to make a decision to align your actions with that clarity. Because clarity without action is wasted potential. When you get clear, your confidence grows. When you get clear, your direction becomes stronger. When you get clear, your distractions lose their power over you. Because when you know exactly what you want, you stop entertaining what doesn't align with your vision. You stop wasting time on people, places, and habits that do not serve your purpose. You stop letting fear and doubt dictate your decision. You move with conviction. You operate with authority. You become unstoppable. So if you want power in your life, if you want transformation, if you want to step into the fullness of your potential, it starts with clarity. Get clear, get focused, and watch how your life begins to shift. Because once you see it, once you know it, once you commit to it, nothing and no one can stop you. Distraction is the enemy of destiny. One of the greatest weapons the enemy uses to keep people from fulfilling their purpose is distraction. Not destruction, distraction. Because if the enemy can't destroy you, he will distract you. He will flood your life with unnecessary noise, with busyness, with comparison, with confusion, with things that look important but do not serve your true calling. Distraction will have you chasing everything and accomplishing nothing. It will have you watching others succeed while you remain stuck. Not because you lack talent, not because you lack potential, but because you keep losing focus on what really matters. Your focus determines your direction. Wherever your attention goes, your energy flows. If you spend your days focused on things that do not push you toward your purpose, you will waste years wondering why you haven't moved forward. Some people blame life, blame circumstances, blame other people, but the truth is, it's not the outside forces that hold them back. It's the distractions they allow. They scroll for hours instead of building their dream. They worry about opinions instead of taking action. They invest in entertainment instead of education. And then they wonder why their life isn't changing. It's not a matter of ability. It's a matter of focus. The enemy is clever. He won't always distract you with bad things. Sometimes he will distract you with good things that are simply not meant for you. He will dangle opportunities that look appealing but are not aligned with your purpose. He will send people into your life who seem supportive, but slowly drain your energy and pull you away from your assignment. He will keep you so busy doing things that do not serve your destiny, that you never make progress on what truly matters. This is why discernment is critical. Not everything that looks good is good for you. Not every open door is your door. Not every opportunity is your opportunity. And if you are not careful, distraction will make you miss your moment. Success doesn't come from doing everything. It comes from doing the right things consistently. Some people wonder why they feel exhausted but unfulfilled. They work hard but never seem to move forward. They stay busy but never feel productive. And the reason is simple. They are focused on too many things at once. They are spreading their energy so thin that nothing is growing. If you want to reach your destiny, you must learn to eliminate distractions. You must learn to say no to things that do not align with your purpose. You must guard your focus like your life depends on it, because it does. Distraction is the thief of time, and time is the most valuable resource you have. You can make more money, but you cannot make more time. Every moment you waste on things that do not matter is a moment you will never get back. This is why focus is the key to transformation. If you want to see real change in your life, you must become ruthless about protecting your time, your energy, and your mind. You cannot afford to waste your potential on distractions. You cannot afford to let fear, doubt, or the opinions of others pull you off course. You must set your eyes on your goal and refuse to look to the left or the right. Greatness requires sacrifice. It requires discipline. It requires a level of focus that most people are not willing to commit to. But if you want to step into your purpose, you must be different. You must be intentional. You must choose to prioritize what matters most over what is convenient, what is easy, or what is popular, because your destiny is too important to be sacrificed for temporary distraction. So I challenge you today, examine your life. Look at where your time is going. Look at what is stealing your focus. Look at what is keeping you from moving forward, and then make the decision to cut it off, because your future depends on your ability to stay focused. Your breakthrough is on the other side of your discipline. Your destiny is too great. Your calling is too important. Your purpose is too powerful to be lost in the chaos of distraction. Stay focused, stay committed, and watch how your life transform. Discipline is the bridge to transformation. It is the difference between wishing for change and actually creating change. So many people want a better life, they want success, they want to walk in their purpose, but they are not willing to commit to the daily discipline it takes to get there. Desire alone will not transform your life. Motivation will not sustain you. Inspiration will not carry you through the hard days. It is discipline, the ability to stay focused, stay consistent, and keep moving forward even when it's difficult, that separates those who dream from those who achieve. The truth is, discipline is not easy. If it were, everyone would be successful. Everyone would be walking in their purpose. Everyone would be fulfilling their destiny. But most people are stuck because they have not mastered the art of self-discipline. They start strong, but the moment it gets hard, the moment they don't see immediate results, the moment distractions show up, they quit. They tell themselves they will try again tomorrow, and then tomorrow turns into next week, and next week turns into next year. Before they know it, years have passed, and they are still in the same place, wondering why their life hasn't changed. It's not a lack of talent. It's not a lack of potential. It's a lack of consistent transformation. Is not a one-time event. It is the result of small, consistent actions over time. If you want to change your life, you have to change your habits. You have to wake up every day and choose discipline over comfort, purpose over pleasure, focus over distraction. That means doing what you said you would do even when you don't feel like it. That means working on your goals even when you're tired. That means staying committed even when no one is watching. Because discipline is not about what you do occasionally, it's about what you do consistently. The problem with many people is that they wait for the right feeling before they take action. They wait to feel motivated. They wait for the perfect moment. But discipline does not operate on feelings. Feelings are temporary. Feelings are unpredictable. If you rely on how you feel, you will never build momentum. You will start and stop over and over again, never making real progress. But when you move with discipline, you take action whether you feel like it or not. You wake up and put in the work, even on the days when your emotions tell you to quit. Because discipline is what creates results, not emotions. Look at the most successful people in any field, whether in business, sports, ministry, or personal growth, and you will find one common trait: discipline. They didn't get where they are because they had an easy path. They got there because they showed up every single day regardless of the obstacles. They trained when they didn't feel like training. They worked when no one was watching. They pushed through pain, rejection, and failure because they understood that discipline is the price of greatness. If you want to transform your life, you must master self-discipline. You must take control of your mind, your habits, and your choices. You must be intentional about what you give your time and energy to. You cannot afford to live by impulse. You cannot afford to keep making excuses. Every time you choose discipline over distraction, you are building the foundation for your future. Every time you push yourself to stay consistent, you are getting one step closer to your destiny. Every time you refuse to quit, you are proving to yourself that you have what it takes to succeed. Your destiny is too important to be left to chance. Your transformation is in your hands. No one is coming to do it for you. No one is going to wake you up early. No one is going to force you to put in the work. No one is going to hold your hand and walk you to your purpose. This is your journey, and the only way to get there is through discipline. Make the choice today, commit to the process. Stay focused, stay consistent, and watch how your life transforms. Your mind is your battleground. Every victory you will ever win and every defeat you will ever suffer begins in your mind. The way you think determines the way you live. Your mindset shapes your reality. If you believe you are capable, you will act like it. If you believe you are defeated, you will live like it. Everything you experience on the outside is a reflection of what is happening on the inside. The real war is not in your circumstances, not in the opinions of others, not in the setbacks you face. The real war is in your mind. If you can win in your mind, you can win in life. Most people don't realize that their greatest enemy is not external. It is the inner voice that tells them they are not good enough. The fear that keeps them from stepping out, the doubt that makes them question whether they have what it takes. The enemy does not have to destroy you if he can convince you to destroy yourself. If he can plant seeds of fear, if he can make you second guess your abilities, if he can keep you trapped in your past, then he doesn't have to take your purpose. You will give it up on your own. This is why you must guard your mind. You must be intentional about what you allow to take root in your thoughts. Because what you allow to grow in your mind will manifest in your life. Your thoughts create your future. If you think small, you will live small. If you think like a victim, you will live like a victim. If you constantly dwell on failure, you will hesitate to take action. But when you train your mind to focus on growth, on solutions, on opportunities, you position yourself for transformation. Your mind is either working for you or against you. You must decide who is in control. You cannot afford to let fear, negativity, or self-doubt run wild in your thoughts. You must take authority over your mind and choose to think thoughts that align with your destiny. The most successful people are not the ones who never face adversity. They are the ones who know how to fight and win in their minds. They experience setbacks, but they don't let setbacks define them. They feel fear, but they don't let fear stop them. They face obstacles, but they refuse to be defeated. They understand that their power is not in their circumstances, but in their too many people lose the battle before they even step onto. They disqualify themselves in their minds before they ever try. They allow past failures to convince them that they are not capable. They listen to the voices of doubt instead of the voice of purpose. But transformation starts when you change the way you think. You must renew your mind daily. You must reject every lie that tells you that you are not enough. You must silence every thought that tries to keep you bound to fear, failure, and insecurity. You must replace negative thoughts with thoughts of strength, confidence, and faith. Winning in life requires mental toughness. You cannot be ruled by emotions. You cannot let temporary feelings dictate permanent decisions. You cannot allow fear to paralyze you. Your mind is powerful, and whatever you feed it will grow. If you feed it negativity, self-doubt, and excuses, you will stay stuck. But if you feed it discipline, belief, and focus, you will break through every barrier. This is why personal growth is so important. You cannot change your life without changing your mind. You must surround yourself with wisdom, with knowledge, with inspiration. You must be intentional about what you listen to, what you read, and who you allow to speak into your life. You cannot afford to let just anyone have access to your thoughts. Protect your mental space like your future depends on it, because it does. Your mind is the control center of your life. If you take control of your mind, you take control of your destiny. Do not let fear, doubt, or negativity rob you of your purpose. Decide today that you will think like a winner, act like a champion, and refuse to be defeated. Because once you win the battle in your mind, nothing in life can stop you. Your environment shapes your success. Who you surround yourself with, what you expose yourself to, and the atmosphere you create in your daily life will either push you toward greatness or pull you into mediocrity. Too many people underestimate the power of their surroundings. They think they can dream big while living in a negative space. They think they can grow while surrounding themselves with people who have no vision. They think they can stay motivated while constantly exposing themselves to distractions. But your environment is either feeding your focus or feeding your failure. If you want to transform your life, you must be intentional about shaping an environment that supports your growth. You cannot plant a seed in toxic soil and expect it to flourish. You cannot place yourself in a space filled with negativity, drama, and small thinking and expect to rise above it. The people you surround yourself with matter. If you spend your time around complainers, you will find yourself complaining. If you surround yourself with doubters, you will start to doubt yourself. If you stay around people who settle for less, you will be tempted to settle too. But when you put yourself in an environment of growth, around people who challenge you, who inspire you, who push you to be better, you begin to rise to a higher level. Some of you have been struggling not because you lack potential, but because you're in the wrong environment. You are trying to grow, but you are surrounded by negativity. You are trying to stay focused, but you are constantly exposed to distractions. You are trying to build something great, but the voices around you are speaking fear, doubt, and limitation into your life. If you want to see real transformation, you have to make the hard decision to change your environment. That may mean distancing yourself from certain people. That may mean cutting off toxic relationships. That may mean walking away from places and habits that no longer serve your purpose. It's not about being better than anyone else. It's about protecting your future. The most successful people in the world are extremely intentional about their environment. They do not allow just anyone to speak into their lives. They do not waste time in spaces that drain their energy. They guard their atmosphere with everything they have because they understand that their success depends on it. If you want to operate at your highest level, you have to do the same. You have to create an environment that fuels your growth, sharpens your mindset, and strengthens your discipline. What does that look like? It means filling your space with inspiration. It means surrounding yourself with books, podcasts, and messages that build your faith and expand your thinking. It means spending time with people who challenge you, who hold you accountable, who encourage you to push beyond your limits. It means eliminating distractions, setting boundaries, and making sure that everything around you aligns with where you are going. You cannot afford to be casual about this. Your environment is shaping your future every single day, whether you realize it or not. Some of you have been feeling stuck, feeling drained, feeling uninspired. It's not because you don't have the ability. It's not because you don't have the drive. It's because you are trying to fly while carrying too much weight. You are trying to run your race while staying in an atmosphere that is not built for your growth. You need to check your environment. Ask yourself, who am I surrounding myself with? What am I listening to? What am I allowing into my space? Because if your environment does not support your vision, it is suffocating your destiny. If you truly want to transform your life, you have to be bold enough to make changes. You have to be willing to walk away from anything that is holding you back. You have to create a space that reflects where you are going, not where you have been, because your future depends on it. You cannot reach your highest potential in a space that does not nurture your growth. Be intentional, be disciplined, and watch how everything in your life begins to shift. Consistency is the key to lasting transformation. It is not what you do once that changes your life. It is what you do repeatedly. Success, growth, breakthrough, these are not the result of a single moment of inspiration, but of daily commitment to the process. Too many people start strong, but do not finish. They get excited, they make big plans, they dream big dreams, but when the excitement fades, they slow down, they lose focus, they quit. But transformation does not come to those who start and stop. It comes to those who refuse to give up. It comes to those who show up every day, even when they don't feel like it, even when it's hard, even when they don't see immediate results. Real change takes time. We live in a world that celebrates instant results. People want overnight success, quick fixes, and shortcuts to greatness. But anything worth having requires work. Growth is a process. It is built day by day, moment by moment, choice by choice. And the people who truly succeed are not the ones looking for an easy way out. They are the ones who commit to the journey no matter how long it takes. They are the ones who decide that quitting is not an option. They are the ones who understand that transformation is not about a single breakthrough, but about the small, consistent actions that build over time. Think about a tree. A tree does not grow overnight. It starts as a seed buried in the dirt, unseen, unnoticed, but every day it absorbs nutrients. Every day it reaches for the sun. Every day it grows a little bit stronger, and then one day, after weeks, months, and even years of unseen growth, it breaks through the surface. What once was invisible now becomes undeniable. The same is true for you. Your breakthrough will not happen instantly. Your transformation will not happen in one giant leap. It will happen as a result of the daily choices you make to stay focused, to stay disciplined, to keep moving forward, even when you don't see immediate progress. Some of you have been feeling frustrated because you don't see results. You've been putting in the work, but you don't feel like you are getting anywhere. You've been trying to stay focused, but it seems like nothing is changing. Let me tell you something. Just because you don't see the results yet doesn't mean the process isn't working. Some of the most important growth happens beneath the surface, just like the roots of a tree grow deep before the branches rise high. Your consistency is building something strong within you, even if you don't see it right now. The worst thing you can do is give up too soon. The worst thing you can do is walk away when you are right on the edge of a breakthrough. Consistency is what separates those who dream from those who achieve. Anyone can be inspired for a moment. Anyone can work hard for a short season. But the people who reach their goals, the people who step into their destiny, the people who truly transform their lives are the ones who refuse to quit. They are the ones who wake up every day and commit to the process. They are the ones who show up even when it's inconvenient. They are the ones who push through the obstacles, the delays, the disappointments, because they understand that the only way to fail is to stop trying. If you want to see change in your life, you must commit to consistency. You must develop habits that support your goals. You must refuse to let distractions pull you off course. You must remind yourself daily of why you started and refuse to let temporary frustration make you give up on something that is meant to be permanent. Because transformation is not about perfection, it's about persistence. It's about making progress, step by step, day by day, choice by choice. Some of you are one decision away from breakthrough, one choice away from shifting your entire life. But that choice is not a one-time event. It is a daily commitment to keep going, no matter how hard it gets, no matter how long it takes, no matter how many obstacles try to stand in your way. Because if you refuse to quit, if you stay consistent, if you keep moving forward, nothing can stop you from stepping into your destiny. The power of self-focus is the key to transformation. It is not about external circumstances, not about luck, not about waiting for the perfect moment. It is about making a decision to take control of your life. It is about mastering your mind, disciplining your actions, shaping your environment, and committing to consistency. Because transformation is not a one-time event. It is a daily journey. You must decide today that you will no longer live by distractions, by fear, or by doubt. You must make the choice to align your thoughts, your habits, and your surroundings with the future you are building. No one is going to do it for you. No one is going to hand you success. No one is going to drag you into your destiny. It is up to you. And if you stay focused, if you remain disciplined, if you refuse to quit, there is nothing that can stop you from reaching the life you were created to live. Your transformation begins now. The power is in your hands. Stay focused, stay committed, and watch as your life rises to levels you never thought possible. This is your moment. Step into it with everything you have.